You know, I'm gonna give them maybe a couple of more weeks of this whole, oh, you did this, oh, you did that, that's how you should treat me, that's how you should treat. Alright, this is my book review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 3, Episode 9, Retribution. Please like, comment, subscribe. Here's how it starts off. Shonda goes and talks with, Nikki Baby. She has to talk with Nikki Baby because she's a friend right now, and they're just such close, good friends. I'm thinking, you guys barely hung anyway. I don't know what the truth is and what isn't. So they're friends. They're walking down this long street in Hollywood, and they're having this conversation about the fact that Shonda doesn't know what she's going to do because she's done everything she can with Willie. Right now they are separated, but she knows as a mother, Willie's a good father. So the kids are going to notice quickly that, wait a minute, something's not right. Why isn't Daddy and Mommy living with each other? Why do we keep going back and forth? And she was just saying, well, you know, even though he's been a husband over the years, he's been a great father. I am tired of hearing that. It's supposed to be both, not just one. It's all inclusive. It's not, oh, you know, he wasn't that good to me, or he wasn't that great to me, but he was great to the kids. Or, oh, gosh, her attitude was so mad, but she's such a good mother. No, it's supposed to be all in one. So she's dealing with that. She knows she needs to make a decision soon if she's going to actually stay with her husband or not before it does some actual damage to the kids. And Nikki Baby goes and tells her story about her brother died last year. I remember her talking about this on the Breakfast Club interview. But her brother died last year, and so she now has to take over the family business. Kind of. She used to take the reins a little bit more than she did in the past. And, you know, help out more. And that's why she's been a little bit more unstable. Because even with this whole plot and storyline, Nikki Baby, for the most part, seemed more so a straight shooter. So with her going and acting the way she's been acting, it did feel kind of like, I was like, okay, is this really just a plot for the show? But no, if it's because of the fact that she's emotionally unstable because of the fact that her brother died, and because she doesn't really show emotion that much, so we would never put the two and two together, like, oh, maybe she's doing this because she's just trying to get love from anywhere and everywhere to fill the void. I can believe that and actually respect that. Brandi is talking to Max, and Brandi goes and fills in Max on what happened at the party, well, at the listening party, because of course Brandi had to go to Moniece's listening party. She couldn't have not taken the bait, but she had to go to the listening party, and he's just like, oh, well, you know that Masika's dead to me. Oh, well, you know her music's trash. I'm thinking, this is stupid. This happens every single time. Oh, we're okay with the person until they go and they do this. We're okay with the person until they go and do that. Now their music is trash. Now they're trash. Right. And I'm thinking, Brandi, I understand the court case is an actual issue, so you can't talk about it. But you painting the story like Masika set you up. But then again, I did say that you are the company that you keep. Are you really? No. But that's what people perceive. So Masika knew that this was a possibility, that this was going to happen, and she was right. She was unfortunately right. So she has to go and deal with that. But Brandi's just like, I'm going to get Moniece back. I'm going to get her back. I'm thinking, you ladies really don't have anything better to do. You're both mothers, and you really don't have anything else better to do. We're at Masika's listening party, you know, and I'm glad that she said what she said. It's like, this is a small little teaser for the music. And it's weird, because I'm thinking, why have we heard more music from Masika, and the music actually sounds like it could be played on the radio? This song is called Black Cinderella. And compared to some of these other official artists, I'm just at a loss for words. Because I'm like, you know, this actually is cool. This is actually cool. I'm not going to run and download it, but this is actually cool. That's no diss. It's just, it sounds very similar to the stuff that, because I know some people who review the show don't listen to radio. I listen to radio, so I hear stuff like that all the time. But Moniece's just trying to talk about, you know, what's been going on with Fetty Wap, and he's there one day, gone the next, and it's very hard for her, and it's just so difficult for her. And it makes sense, because if he's just kind of being a father for show, for social media, but then cursing you out in the background, or not showing up to things when he's supposed to show up, then that's a problem. But we don't call Fetty Wap on the show anymore. We call him Willie. We're on a first name basis. We call him Willie, because we can't call him Fetty Wap, because Fetty Wap is the persona. So we'll leave the persona alone. But Moniece made sure to mention, and you're not helping either, Moniece, trying to start trouble. Trying to start trouble when I'm trying to better myself. You're trying to start trouble. Princess Love, for reasons, I'm thinking, you have a wedding to plan, and you were so stressed out about that, and yet now you have this free time to go and devote it to Brandi and what's going on with her. That's the thing I don't get. You were just stressing about this wedding, but now you have this free time all of a sudden. All of a sudden you have this free time to go in this mess. That doesn't make any sense. Regardless if Brandi is your friend and family, even though a couple episodes prior she was saying that, oh, I can't trust Princess Love ever again because of the stunt that she pulled. But she didn't say that in front of you, so I guess it's mumps the word regarding that. Princess is trying to be coy and say that a friend of hers, we were at this listening party for someone who's not really an artist. It was like, I need, this is what Brandon Lee. And Brandi Lee was like, I need more information. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, so it was, I almost said Moniece's listening party. Oh, it's like, yeah, she's not an artist. Okay, continue. And, another person who was there, no, it wasn't Moniece's. It was Moniece's listening party. And another person who was there, they were doing a little bit too much, and said person was trying to incriminate my friend. So it's like, who's your friend? Brandi. And it's just like, oh yeah, okay, the situation with her going to the side chick's house and trying to beat her up. Okay, yeah, I understand. So what do you want? It's just like, I heard that you have some dirt on said person. You already said who it was. So it's like, okay, Moniece. Yeah, what do you have on Moniece? Apparently, he has this sex tape. There's a sex tape of Moniece, and I can believe it. I'm like, damn, Moniece. Out of all these years, for this to come out now, there's always something. So, he's saying, you know, I'll help you out. I'll help you out so much, but you have to get her to go and do something for me, because your friend threw a drink in my face, and I'm not going to let that go. As he shouldn't. At the end of the day, even if we're like, to Jason Lee and all of that, and of course she also called him, I think, SpongeBob. That was a good one, though. We can't forget the fact that she still did some interesting stuff to him. Even though she was defending her friend. So, Lyrica, she goes and talks with her mom, and her mom is still over the situation. Lyrica's just like, do you think he needs to apologize to A1? They're like, for what? He went and antagonized me. No, A1 did antagonize her. I will give her that, and only that. She wants something, though. Because she's saying, well, you know what? Regardless of what's going on, I could potentially pretend to lie to you and let it go if you go and get me surgery. So it's like, oh, okay, what type of surgery? Liposuction. Because I work, you know, I walk and I just can't get this little tummy, this little extra cushion, this little gush in the stomach area. I'm thinking, you're really on national TV after everything that's happened, asking for it. Really? So she's saying, oh yeah, I'll agree. I won't ever go and bring up the wedding thing ever again. I'm thinking, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie if you go and do this for me. I'm thinking, because Lyrica's just like, girl, and her mom's just like, girl, I'm your mother. I'm thinking, no, you're girl, because the relationship you have with your daughter is more so like, girl, than I'm your mother. Fetty Wap goes and talks to his friend, and his friend, I was like, because the friend, I was like, is that a pretty man, or is that a woman? I key. That doesn't help me. Like, what? Oh, wait. or it was supposed to be, oh, that's a woman. Okay, this makes more sense now. Alright. And Feywild just wants to go and spin his own narrative because he knows that Masika has his platform and she's going to say whatever she can say to incriminate him, make him seem like a bad father. And he's just saying that his relationship with his other baby mamas are very different. And Masika keeps painting this fairy tale like they were going to be together, that they were looking at houses together and all this stuff to move in and be one happy family. I'm thinking, Masika never said anything like that. She did say you were looking at houses together. You can read into it the way that you want to read into it. And his friend's just like, you know what? At the end of the day, this girl, she's no good. No, I've been around her just to check in to see what's been going on, and she's dragging your name through the mud. She's doing that because she knows she can. She's just after money, opportunity. It was like, Feywild is a persona. It's a name, and it's just a persona. Willie is the actual person. And I'm thinking, yeah, we all know that. Like, what's that to do with the fact that you have multiple baby mothers? Nothing wrong with that. Well, and so you have a lot of kids to watch and look out for, and most of your kids live closer to you, so you're able to spend more time with them. You do have a newborn, and you are out on tour, so the whole thing is different arrangements might have technically could have been made, even though the newborn can't be moving around like that. So, like right now, I don't know what you guys want from each other, because I understand Masika saying she wants more stability from her child's father. Feywild is saying he wants more understanding because he has a lot going on. I'm thinking, Fetty, maybe to work something out a little bit better with her, because this whole, it's not making you look good, only because this is a newborn, and since it is a child, everyone's going to look at it as you'll figure out a way to be with her more than you have been canceling things and saying you will, and then going out with, like, it just looks messy, because it just looks messy regardless of what the truth is. Nikki baby, she goes back home, and I mean from the moment she actually goes and sits down with her mother, she starts to cry. This is where we find out, well, officially on here, that her brother died from an overdose last year, and how, you know, her mom loves Nikki, but loves her brother so much, and he's just like, you know, he said he was never gonna leave me, he just said this and that, and so with all of that, I felt really bad, because Nikki was crying. We never see emotion like this from Nikki, period, regardless of what's going on. She was crying, not like the, well, more like just the tears were going, because it's a lot, because she knows she has to pick up the family slack. Her mom was like, well, I want you to actually just be around more. It's like, oh Lord, well, let's stop right there. The truth's about to come out. It's like, I want you to find a nice man. I'm thinking, maybe there's something you don't know about your daughter. She's not really on that same wavelength as you right now. But yeah, I felt bad for them. Really bad for them. And Nikki did talk about how, you know, her parents have been together for 31 years. So she takes marriage seriously. That's why she is just around playing the field, because when the time is right, she's going to be committed with that person. So it is what it is there. Princess goes and talks to Brandi and lets Brandi know, you know what, I got your back. And Ray's is like, oh, I got they. I'm thinking, it's so mature. But here's a little rift. Jason. It's just like, okay, Jason. Yeah, the person you threw a drink on? Yeah, him. And the person you call SpongeBob SquarePants? Yeah, he has dirt that you're going to want to hear. But he said that he's not going to say or do anything until he has to sit down with you. It's just like, oh Lord, I know what I need to do. Fast forward, and Masika is again talking to her friends about Feywild not really being there. And, well, she wasn't really talking to her friends, but he didn't show up again, and she's just conflicted because he's going and he's trying to bash her and put her in a certain light. And I can believe it, because we did see that, but it's just like, oh, she's staying at her house, so this means they're sleeping together again and all that stuff. The rumor mill flies, and I'm sure Jason was a part of that, but we don't know what fully to believe there. I believe Masika, I believe Fetty, I mean, Willie to a certain extent. It's just whatever. So the sit down with Jason Lee and with Brandi and with Princess Love, it comes together, and Brandi gives Jason some glasses. And I'm guessing those glasses were from her store, because those glasses didn't look anything special. And he's just like, really? You're gonna give me this as a gift? I'm thinking, you know what? He's looking more so for a sorry, but I'm thinking she's not sorry. So I hope she doesn't say sorry. She's not sorry for throwing the drink at you at the time, because she did it to protect a friend. So she better not say sorry. She better not say sorry. And she did it. She technically never said sorry. But he said, you know, I do want something from you, because the information I have about Moniece having that sex tape, it's prized. It's A1 prize. And so I need for you to do something for me. You remember coming to America, and when he's like, the women barking for me, and it's just like, oh Lord, I know what the that's what he's looking for. So we have Brandi, who goes in front of a mirror, hops on one leg, and barks. I was like, okay, this is where the show takes a turn for the absolute worst. And I just checked out for the rest of the episode, because she actually stood on one leg and started to bark. She stood on one leg and started to bark. Bark, 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 bark. Jesus. Speaking of Moniece, Moniece was talking to Masika, and this is where, again, it's like, okay, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because I want my daughter to have her father and her life, but if he's going to be a flake, then I don't know what to do. I'm thinking, okay, it's a little too early to go and just put it out there like that, but I'm sure there's a lot more there that we don't know on both sides. We have Tiara Marie and we have Safari. They're there at A1 and Lyrica's little party get together, and A1's like, I have a surprise for her. I have a surprise for Lyrica G. So here we go, Lyrica G. Lyrica G is just like, well, you know, I'm asked my daughter for so and so and such and such. It's like, yeah, so about all that, I have a cheaper solution. This is what A1's saying. Here you go. It's just like, what's this? A waist trader. Instead of surgery, just get you a little waist trader. You know, get. I was thinking, now A1. One side of me wanted to cackle. The other side of me was over this whole episode. So I was just looking at this like, really, dude? You really did this? You don't want to keep the peace. I understand why, because her mom's doing a lot and trying to pin a lot of stuff on you, and that's not fair. But you know you antagonized that situation, so whatever happened as a result, you have to just take it, because you got the reaction you wanted from her. Except for when she flipped out on your mom. This is like, I'm not taking that stuff. And then that's when it flipped, because it was just like, why don't you give that to your fat mother? I was like, uh-oh, here we go. Everyone get up. Everyone get up right now. Here's Safari. This is what... See, people keep clouding Safari, but aside from the extra... I would have been like... What? No, no, no. 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 I would have at least been in front of A1 like, no, we're just going to calm down. We're just going to calm down. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I might have still been eating, but the fact that Safari sat down, he sat down and laughed and cackled the whole time. I'm thinking, one side of me is here for it. The other side of me wishes that he was doing what Tiara Marie did, because at least she was trying to stop everyone from fighting and doing stuff. But she was just like, A1, that was a violation, what you did to the mother. But Lyrica G, she always has to flip it. Of course, now Lyrica has to go defend her Bob, and A1 has to go defend his Bob, and now they're both warring with each other. It's just stupid. All of it is stupid. All of it is stupid. And aside from Tiara being a good friend and trying to stop the situation from happening, I'm not even mad what Safari did, because it's a show. So you might as well go eat and enjoy.